Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today's video is when you all get kidnapped but only you get hurt. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The evening air was cool as you walked between your boyfriends. Eijiro's hand warm in yours, while Katsuki walked close on your other side, his presence protective as always. You just finished dinner at your favorite ramen shop, and the comfortable silence between the three of you spoke volumes about how natural this had become. Want to stop by that new convenience store? Eiichiro asked. I heard they have those meat buns that you like. You always thinking about food, Eiichiro. Katsuki grumbled. His red eyes then flickered to you. Do you want anything? Before he could answer, the word lurched violently. One moment you were standing on the sidewalk, the next, darkness consumed everything. You felt yourself falling, heard Katsuki's furious shout, and Eijiro's alarmed yell, but they sounded distant, muffled. Your limbs wouldn't respond to your commands. Heavy and useless. When consciousness crept back, the first thing you registered was pain, a dull throbbing ache at the base of your skull. The second was the cold. You were sitting on concrete, your back against something hard. Metal clanged as you tried to move, and that's when you realized that your wrists were bound behind your back with what felt like cuffs, quirk-suppressing ones that you thought they would be. Finally awake, are we? Your eyes snapped open. The room was dim, lit only by a single bare bulb hanging from the ceiling. Industrial space, maybe an old warehouse, and there, a few feet away, were Katsuki and Eiichiro. They were both restrained too, quirk-suppressing cuffs on their wrists, chained to pipes against the far wall. Katsuki was already conscious, his face twisted in rage, dried blood at his temple. Eiichiro was blinking groggily, his red eyes unfocused. Bastard. Katsuki snarled, yanking at his restraints. When I get out of these, you won't. A voice interrupted. A figure stepped into the light. A man, average height, with greasy hair and a smile that made your skin crawl. Those cuffs nullify quirks completely. You're all just ordinary now. What the hell do you want? He demanded, trying to keep your voice steady, despite the fear coiling in your gut. The man's smile widened. What do I want? Well, that's an excellent question. He began to pace, hands clasped behind his back, like he was giving a lecture. You see, I've been watching you three for a while now. The Bakugo Katsuki, and Red Riot, and you, their precious little weakness. Don't you dare, Eiichiro started, his voice rough, but the man laughed. Oh, I'm not interested in them, not really. His eyes fixed on you, cold and calculating. It's you I want to hurt. Them, they're just here to watch. Ice flooded your veins. Katsuki went absolutely feral, thrashing against his chains with such force that you were afraid he'd dislocate his shoulders. I'll kill you. You hear me? I'll freaking cut you into pieces. Katsuki, stop. He shouted, afraid he'd hurt himself. Please, just... The man moved quickly, crossing the space between you in 2 strides. His hand tangled in your hair, yanking your head back sharply. You couldn't help the cry of pain that escaped. Don't touch them. Eiichiro roared, his usual cheerful demeanor completely gone, replaced by something dark and dangerous. The chains rattled violently as both your boyfriends fought their restraints. That's exactly the reaction I wanted, the man said, almost conversationally. He released your hair, and you gasped for breath. You two are heroes, aren't you? Always so strong, so confident. But what happens when you can protect what matters most? When you have to sit there, powerless, and watch? Why? You asked, trying to understand, to buy time. What did we do to you? You? He laughed bitterly. Nothing. But they... He gestured toward Katsuki and Yujiro. They stopped my brother during a robbery 6 months ago. Got him removed. Life sentence. My quirk isn't strong enough to take them on directly, so I had to get creative. Your brother was trying to rob a bank, Yujiro said. He put civilians in danger. He was doing what he had to do. The man snapped, his composure cracking. And now, you'll both understand what it's like to be helpless. He then pulled out a knife, the blade catching the dim light, and your heart nearly stopped. No, you tried to scramble backward, but there was nowhere to go. Your back already against the wall. I'm going to hurt you. Not enough to kill you, of course, just enough to make them suffer. Every cut, every scream. That's for my brother. Please, you heard yourself say. Please don't hurt me. The man grabbed your chin, roughly, forcing you to look at him. How touching. If only that worked on me, though. The knife then moved towards your arm, and you squeezed your eyes shut, bracing for pain. But then, crash! The wall exploded inward in a shower of concrete and dust. You couldn't see through the debris cloud, but you heard voices, authoritative and commanding. Pro heroes, nobody move. Everything happened at once. The man jerked away from you, dropping the knife. Dark shadows moving around through the dust. Heroes, multiple of them. Someone was at your side immediately working on your cuffs. We've got 3 victims here, all alive. A voice called out. The cuffs opened, and suddenly you could move again. You stumbled forward on shaky legs, and then strong arms caught you. Red eyes, wild with fear and relief, stared down at you. Katsuki. He crushed you against his chest. You're okay. Did he hurt you? Did that bastard touch you? I'm fine, Then Ijiro was there too, wrapping his arms around both of you from behind, his face buried in your shoulder. You felt witness against your neck and realized he was crying. We couldn't protect you. If they hadn't come when they did. But they did. I'm safe. We're all safe. Around you, the heroes were securing the kidnapper, but you barely registered that. All that mattered was the 2 men holding you like you might disappear. If they let go... Never again. Katsuki growled into your hair. We're never letting you out of our sight again. Well, that's not practical. I don't care. He might have argued, for sure. But honestly, after what just happened, you weren't sure if you wanted to be apart from them either. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye!